All right, Kelly, good to catch up with you. It's postseason time for men's soccer in the OVC. Let's just kind of start there. Postseason excitement as you train for the quarterfinals of the OVC. Do you see the intensity change a little bit? I know you guys are always going hard, but what is it like entering the postseason?
Yeah, it's a great question. We knew we were in for our last weekend, and we really treated those games not as preseason, but really, where you're in the tournament. Can we get a little bit better in this last weekend? Can we get deeper? Can we stay healthy? Can we just take some risk and do some different things to help us improve over the last two games instead of, oh no, we got to win points to get in the league. This past week has just been competition week. I mean, we've got a running tally every day. If the guys' lockers aren't clean, they lose a point. If it is, they gain a point. Everything we're doing in practice has been competing. We had them do their own video breakdown. If they didn't get it in by 5 o'clock yesterday, they lost a point. So really trying to create that comfortability with being competitive from the day we knew we were preparing for the postseason play.
Kelly, I'm hearing a lot about what you're saying, and I'm thinking the word discipline. I know it's very important in athletics, in life. How do you think soccer and what you're teaching these kids off of the field helps them with their discipline?
Man, that is another good question. I love sports because of that. Obviously we want to win and you always feel good, but really the growth happens in the process, and the growth happens when you don't get what you want a lot of times. And so, regardless, and I love the book we read as a staff here, Ideal Team Player, being hungry, humble, and smart. And what I like about it is you got to be hungry every day. You got to be humble enough to improve, and then you got to do it in a smart way. And so discipline is key in that, because you're either giving 1% away or you're gaining 1%. And so that's been our theme for the week and through the year. So, yeah, I think sports is a great crucible for learning and life lessons.
You open up OVC championship play against Incarnate Word. Your opponent, your last time out. How much easier does that make the training, knowing you're going to see a team you just saw, or is it completely different?
I was pretty disappointed on Sunday because we came out firing. We were playing so well, and then literally we just kind of took our foot off the gas. They had 2 shots on goal and scored 2 goals. So our soccer is a terrible game. I have no idea why I decided to coach this game, because things like that happen to you all the time, right? But I think it probably was a good thing for us in the end, because we're not complacent. We recognize the fact that if you don't play 90 minutes, anything can happen. So I think a draw, although it was a bitter taste in the mouth, was probably good. And look, you got to go win every game, so it doesn't matter who you play at this point, because you survive and advance NC State style. So
4 versus 5 matchup in postseason soccer. Do those typically go right down to the wire, as maybe a fan would think, seeing a 4-5 matchup?
Well, I think once you get into postseason play, literally everyone's 0-0 and 0. So the 4 and 5 don't matter, the 1 and 8 don't matter, and particularly soccer. It was funny. We were just watching highlights from Notre Dame Stanford last night. Notre Dame scores a goal with 10 seconds left, and Stanford pumps a Hail Mary in, and they score with 1 second left in the game off the kickoff. So look, it's postseason play. So 4 and 5 doesn't matter, 1 and 8 doesn't matter. You just got to show up and play for 90 minutes.
Final thought here, Kelly. Looking at your team the last month or so, strengths of where you see your team on the pitch, what are some of those?
I think our ball speed's really increasing. I think our awareness of where we're supposed to be and where we need to be is good. Defensively, we've been really sharp, and we've got great goalkeeping all year. Back four has been really steady. I'm really pleased with our tempo and our transition and our repress. And when you get those moments right, you have good ball speed, you transition better than the other team, you're defending well, you have a good chance to win every game.